Welcome back, my friends. Please take your shoes off and make yourself comfortable, for we're going for a long, fun ride in Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. My name is Aquatic Feline, and today we're going to be picking up all the stuff we missed. Well, yeah, I guess. The stuff we missed that we need to pick up. These include 5 heart containers, among other things. Perhaps you'd like to see. I've actually been looking stuff up. Okay, now you're gonna start thinking that's my normal voice, which is scary. I was going for a creepy pedophile guy there. So, that's not my normal voice, I'm not a pedophile, honest. She told me she was 18. Anyway, we're going to be going for, like I said, picking stuff up. And, yeah, that's basically it. The way I want to do this LP is have 1 episode for between dungeons and 1 episode for each dungeon. Ouch, ouch, and 1 episode for being killed by guards, because I'm a absolutely noob at this game. This game was before the term noob was even around, but you know, that's what I am. What did they used to call each other? I mean, back when there was Nintendo elitists and like NES and Atari and stuff, what did they used to call each other? People who were bad at it, like, you suck. Anyway, we come to this house. We're actually in the southern half of the village now. I can't open the map right now, but we come to this house and you say, yeah, Aqua, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed off the door to his room. That's real mature. Especially since this is the only door to get into the house. You would think, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do what any good friend would do and blow up the house. Okay, so the doorway's open again. Maybe I should make up with him. Yeah, I hope you don't mind that it just cost you about 1,000 rupees in repair. And here's the younger brother who looks exactly the same. Hey Aqua, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? Yeah, he probably is. Older brothers are like that. Then you come out here and there's like a sister or a mom or something just standing here. If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we'll give you something good. Ready, set, go! Okay. This is actually not as hard as it sounds, especially if you have the Pegasus boots, which I do, because I'm a whatever Nintendo scrub thing they called each other. Seriously, I want to know what they called each other back then, when they were insulting each other. This try, your time was 00 minutes and 11 seconds. If it takes you more than a minute to get here, well, you definitely don't deserve the heart. Congratulations, I present you with a piece of heart. It's a good thing they were just lying around, and that's our 3rd piece of heart. We have 4 more to go, assuming 5 minus 1 is 4. I already explained that I'm not the best at math, so I'm not entirely sure. After picking up that heart, we're going to come up here into the library and grab this book. We're going to need this book later on. It allows us to read the ancient Hylia language, which is required to open the 2nd dungeon, the Book of Mudora. Now you can't get that without the Pegasus boots, so don't even bother. And now we're back in the main village where we're gonna actually pick up a bug catching net. There I go. Whoa. How many new items can we get in like a minute? Jeez. That's 2 new items on the item select screen. I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down from the mountain. That was a disgusting noise in my nose, I'm sorry. Nose. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better. For now, I'll lend it to you. Thanks, random stranger. You borrowed the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it, too. Like fairies. Speaking of fairies, we're gonna grab one right now and fondle her. Because fondling fairies is the best thing to do. Actually, me and my friend in high school used to talk about fondling fairies quite often. It was like, I'm actually serious about this too. I was playing a game, and there's lots of fairies in this game, and I showed it to him. He's like, do you fondle the fairies? And he said in a really creepy voice. I'm like, of course I fondle the fairies, who wouldn't? And ever since then it's been a running gag, that fondling fairies. If you've never fondled a fairy, I recommend it. They're quite small and they squeak very loudly. So now we're in the Lost Woods. Oh, another fairy, and we're just in a bush. I wonder what that fairy was doing in the bush there. we're gonna come through Lost Woods. We need to pick up a mushroom, because Link needs to do drugs or something. I do not recommend doing drugs ever. I speak from personal experience. I've never done drugs, and I've turned out okay. So, that's my personal experience with drugs. I've never done them, and I'm a good person, I think. I like to think I'm a good person. So, if you never do drugs, you'll be a good person too. Other variables has nothing to do with it. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. Sweet rotten fruit. You can give this to anyone who wants it. Hey, I'll just flash my mushroom at random people then. You want to see my mushroom? Ah! Yes, there's a hole there, but there's a piece of heart in the bottom. You found a piece of heart. Your heart level increased. Yay! Don't worry, you can get out of here fine. Hey kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. Yeah, we can check him out later. He's pretty cool. And you just come out this stump. So that's the Thieves' Hideout Heart. That's what I'm calling it now. Thieves' Hideout Heart. At least it's not like Harry's Hideout Heart Hamster. Could be true. That, my friends, is alliteration. I learned that in... I have no idea where I learned that. There's all those lame terms that we're supposed to be using in our writing, but how is alliteration supposed to make things better? I mean, sometimes it's fun to say, but in a serious writing. Anyway, another piece of heart here, right next to the sanctuary. I recommend grabbing it. You need the boots to get that one, because you need to run into the rock formation there. I have no idea what else to call that besides a rock formation. So, yeah, passing the graveyard. I'm still not going in there and dealing with that red guy. He's scary. Where was I? Right. Now we're gonna go show my mushroom off to the witch, and she'll like my mushroom. She'll stir my mushroom in her pot. Ha 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 ha. I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to be sexual, but she's actually going to do that. So, right here, hand the mushroom to her. Thank you, young man. Come back to shop later for something good. Okay, that didn't sound alluring at all. But, well, actually, come back to that shop later because we can't get it right now. And leaving the screen coming back doesn't work. I'm not exactly sure how time passes in this game, but yeah, you can't get it for a bit. So, we have other things to get. And we're back at the bridge where we first started the episode. It's funny how we've come full circle. Now we'll be going through one of the more dangerous areas in this game, in my opinion. There are crabs there that do like 2 hearts of damage, and they're everywhere. See? One of those crabs. Gotta watch out for crabs, Link. Never know. That witch probably had crabs too. Ah! Don't jump into water, you can't swim. You Nintendo scrub, whatever you want to call him. I seriously need to come up with an old insult like that. And I'm out of arrows, so time to switch to the lame boomerang again. I'm just skipping through everything because crabs scare me. I'm serious, I've had nightmares about crabs. Like, I was in a boat in the middle of the ocean, and there were crabs everywhere. And they jumped onto my boat and started tap dancing. Alright, that was jellyfish. I already said that. Anyway. Here's a fairy fountain. 2 fairies exist in this fountain. So, go ahead and grab a fairy or 2 if you need it. It's also a great way to heal up. What's in that chest? I wonder what it could be. This is me acting surprised. Actually, I'm pretty sure what's in that chest is probably one of the more underused items in the entire game. But I think it's pretty cool from what I've seen of it so far. It isn't a piece of heart if that's what you're thinking. No, that'd be too easy. Pieces of hearts need to require some sort of skill. You got the ice rod! Its chill magic blasts the air, but watch your magic meter! Yes, the ice rod. Let me tell ya, it's awesome! The ice rod will freeze enemies, like this crab, make ice sculptures of them. You can sell the ice sculptures on eBay in order to make money. But now we need to leave Crabville. Crabville, is that going to be a new Facebook game? Like Farmville, Crabville, where you have to grow crabs and have them fight other crabs. That'd be a much more interesting game than Farmville. Yes, you can even freeze those little electrolytes. That's what I'm calling it from now on. Has nothing to do with the show I was just watching last night, Eureka. We started watching that, and the guy had an electrolyte imbalance or something like that. So that's not where I got that word from or anything. I think I've heard it before too. Oh, probably from the Power Thirst video that's very popular on YouTube. Anyway, you have to choose between the chest and progress. Something a man must choose every time in life. The chest, however, only has bombs in it, so it's not terribly important. I didn't explain that at all. You pull the lever, you let the water out. Once the water drains, you come out here, another piece of heart. Woot! That's the second piece of heart for my next heart. And we're on our way to the next dungeon now. Don't worry, there's still another piece of heart to grab, and I'll also show you something else. This guy is creepy. You talk to him, he says nothing, and the sign says, "Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by the sign. Leave him alone." Oh god. He's following me. I didn't actually think that would happen. Why did you take my sign? It says plain as day, just leave me alone. Jeez. Now he's never gonna leave me alone. You can't enter with something following you. Oh god. Okay, he left me. Thank god there. Ouch. Anyway, you want to come straight into this cave. The desert is actually a pretty dangerous thing, so you want to just dash through it. Don't stand in there too long. You'll be attacked by vultures and sandmen. In here you'll find this old bald guy. Aha, the Book of Medora. With it you can read the language of the Hylia people. If you don't have the Book of Medora, he yells at you and tells you where to go get it, which is the library of the town. But if you bomb out this wall, you get a piece of heart. And that's all of the pieces of heart you are able to get at this point in the game. As well, I believe I have everything you're able to get at this point in the game, except what the witch gives you, because I don't want to go back for it right now. So, this has been the most progressive episode yet. Just ask Flo. Ah! Wow, I keep finding fairies in bushes. See, this is what I'm talking about. You don't want to just sit there. Don't stand in one place too long, you'll be attacked by vultures. Even though vultures are only supposed to eat dead things, I guess they just follow you around until you die. Like that old man. Like that middle-aged man. He was following me around waiting for me to die, and then he'd eat my corpse. To open the way to go forward, make your wish here and it will be granted. Okay. And now Link starts singing. Actually, he's praying or something. Fairly certain he's praying to the Hylian gods. And it was censored to Wish for the American version. Because religion is evil or something. I don't know. I guess they just didn't want to offend anyone. They did that a lot, like their holy spell in Final Fantasy was changed to Pearl. And yeah. Anyway, this is the second dungeon, so I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. This is Aquatic Feline, and I just want to say one last thing. I feel sorry for salt in salt shakers. The salt in the bottom of salt shakers, because you use the salt shaker, and then before you use all of it up, you refill it. So the salt in the very bottom of the salt shakers never gets used. It will just sit there in a salt shaker for the rest of its eternity, never being able to fulfill its purpose. So I'm going to leave you on that note. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is Aquatic Feline. Bye.